Light. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? So Libra, let's jump in. We're going to go into the Light Seers Tarot for your reading. I'm going to just go ahead and get the chat up. Let me just make sure that I have the power saver on. Okay. I'm excited for you, Leaves. So, Libra, y'all blew everybody else out the water. Y'all had 6,114 views. And so, y'all did really, really good. Okay? I'm real proud of y'all for getting the winning the bonus. So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to kick it off with prayer. And then we're going to jump into the tarot. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I want to thank you for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot for Libra placement, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising by way of Holy Spirit. What is it that you have for Libra by way of Holy Spirit? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So shall it be forever and always. I thank you. Ashe. Okay. So let's get into it, Leaves. Let's see what Holy Spirit has for you. I hope y'all had a good time. Hello to everybody that is in here. This is for Libra placement. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. This is the bonus for Libra. Y'all did real good on y'all's last reading that we did for y'all. I know it was super fried. I remember. Hey, Holy Spirit. Did y'all see that light come past me? Went that way. Let's jump in. Let's see what Holy Spirit has for the collective of Libra. Let's get two more good shuffles and then we're ready to go. Last one. There we go. Holy Spirit, what is it that you got for Libra? Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. What is it that Libra placements need to know by way of Holy Spirit? What is it that Libra needs to know by way of Holy Spirit? Starting off with the King of Cups in the upright. Okay, Libra. I like that. Starting off with the King of Cups. Okay. What you got for Libra? King of Wands. Okay, King of Cups, King of Wands. Ten of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups is in the upright. Page of Pentacles is in the upright. Now, let me just see something because we got 3 court cards out here. Are these supposed to be people, Spirit? Are all of these supposed to be people? The King of Cups, the King of Wands, or the Knight of Cups? Are these 3 different people? Yes. Somebody has options. Ooh, Libra, you got options? There's some. Wait. Didn't last time y'all was reading had somebody was a poly player? Well, somebody has a King of Cups on their hand. Okay, somebody real sweet, kind, and gentle. This is the person you can lean on. You can talk to them about anything. I'm going to be honest. The King of Cups is normally the perfect mate because you can count on them for whatever you need. This is somebody who will have your back. They will talk to you. They will motivate you. That shoulder you can cry on. Whatever you go through, they got it. This is somebody who would make a great father figure, great spouse. Okay? Now, you also have another option out here. There's somebody with a King of Wands option. This is somebody who is very fine. This is Leo energy. We got our water out here with our King of Cups. Now, the thing is, okay, now I'm going to say this King of Wands, even though it's really Leo, I'm going to say it could be any fire sign, but this is somebody who gets a lot of attention. This is your head turner. Okay, this is somebody who tends to get a lot of attention because they're so super fine. Okay, how you doing, El Phoenix Solitaire and Alex Blackstone And you said, oh, sweetie, goodbye. You just want attention. What's up, Darren? So here it is with the Knight of Wands. Somebody is super duper fine. I mean, gets lots of attention. This is everywhere they go. They always bring a crowd, right? Thank you. How you doing, Letitia? So here it is. You got to make a choice, but you're not, it's looking like you're not looking for that happily ever after with the 10 of Cups in reverse. So it's like you got options. So I'm talking to a Libra that's out here dating. You are looking for somebody that's going to bring the romance. Okay. You are wanting romance, but you're not ready for your happily ever after. The Knight of Cups is out here. Now, this is a younger option. This is somebody who, because they said all three of these are three different people. So you got a King of Wands, somebody who is loving, very dependable. You have a King of Wands, somebody who is a leader who gets a lot of attention. And now we have a Knight of Cups. This is somebody who's very romantic, but younger, a little bit younger. So they might be younger than you, but very romantic. Okay. Now, the one that is the Knight of Cups, though, looks like they don't have no money because they're a Page of Pentacles in the upright. So they're romantic, but they don't have the funds, as opposed to the two older gentlemen who they definitely look more mature. See how he has gray in his beard? This one has gray in their hair. So maybe there's some people who are more established, but there's a younger option. Notice, though, this might be somebody, 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, romantic, but they're not, when it comes to money, they're not as established. So let's talk about these options, Libra. So we got somebody who is dating, but not serious. So let's get into it. How y'all doing? Sexy Chocolate 50, Miss Pitts, K, Veronica Andrews. Welcome to the channel, baby. Peace unto you as well. All right. Now, Libra, you know you got to show your girl some love. Y'all, it's only 39 of us in here. Do y'all mind double tapping y'all screen and let's get the likes up? Support the read. Y'all won the reading, damn it. Y'all won the bonus. You and Leo. Look at that. Did y'all see how that looked like a feather that went past my face? Holy Spirit is in the house. Holy Spirit is in the house. What's up, KH? You said, can I do your reading? Email me, K, at IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com. IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com. And we can set you up for personal. What's up, Notori? I'm not giving personal readings during the Libra read, okay? What's up, Latricia? You're a Pisces? Okay. Well, I'm getting ready to go back through all 12 zodiac signs starting tomorrow. We're going to kick it off with Aries tomorrow. Let's clarify the King of Cups. Holy Spirit, tell me about the King of Cups. What's up, Taminga Master? King of Cups. What is it that we need to know about this very established, loving, kind-hearted King of Cups? What do you want us to know about the King of Cups? This person that wants to be loving and kind used to not be this way. You was dealing with somebody who used to be a player. This is like a reformed player. I don't know what is going on. So here it is. Look at this. This is the 7 of Swords in reverse, right? Hey, Denise. Thank you for the jewels, baby. What's up, Michelle, Ariel? How y'all doing, babies? Yolandra Chambers, welcome. The Capricorn, how you doing, baby? Capricorn, y'all came close to winning the bonus. You're not quite. Leo got y'all by likes. I told y'all views and likes. So if you don't get the views, but y'all get the likes, y'all can win the bonus. Leo beat out Capricorn and Cancer, all because they hit the like button. I tell y'all all the time, double tap the screen, and which only 11 of y'all have. Double tap the screen. And okay, goodbye. We don't talk like that on this channel, Bobby. Have a wonderful day. So Cancer almost won the bonus is what I'm saying, Denise. Y'all almost won the bonus, but Leo won because they hit the like button. Y'all didn't hit the like button. Y'all had over 5,000 some of y'all watched, but y'all didn't hit the like button. So I apologize. So Leo won. They beat Capricorn and Cancer, and y'all had way more views, but y'all don't be hitting the like button. Good morning, Benjamin Green. So let's talk about this. 7 of Swords in reverse. So I think that your King of Cups, this sweetheart, is a reformed player because 7 of Swords is in reverse. This is somebody who does not want to, this is somebody who does not manipulate. In fact, I'm going to take that back. They might not be a player. This Seven of Swords might just be saying they're not manipulative. This is somebody who is definitely not toxic. They don't have like, and if they like, and even if they were in their younger day, they used to be like that. They're not like that now. I don't think that this is a reform player as much as this is somebody who's just saying they're not toxic. They're not about the manipulation. This is somebody who makes money. So you got a King of Cups out here who is about making their money. They're not just somebody, remember I said there's somebody you can lean on. Well, financially, they're very dependable as well. So emotionally, they're solid, and financially, they're solid. And they don't seem like they have any they're not about the games. No toxic, no games. So far, I like your one option. They're not toxic, they have money, and they're not in devil energy. So we're talking about 3 different options for a Libra. Now, and if you're a fella watching this, switch it to a feminine, okay? Maybe you have 3 different women options, or you have 3 different masculine options. Switch it as it resonates, okay? King of Pentacles, King of Wands is out here. So this was your one who gets very fine. This is somebody who looks excellent, and they definitely are a head turner. They may be in some sort of leadership. So let's clarify this option. Let's talk about your King of Wands. Benjamin, I'm not taking personal questions, but if you email me at IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com, we can set you up for a personal, okay? Because this is for Libra. This is their bonus. And so I want to focus on them. Let's talk about the King of Wands. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this King of Wands? What do we need to know about this option? Well, they definitely want to move slow. They're coming in as a Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody, maybe they're growing money. This is, okay. This is somebody who, okay, because they have so many options. This is somebody who wants to invest in you, but you got to be careful with this Knight of Pentacles. A Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of them all, because like when they give you C's, like if this was dating, this is the person who will commit, but they might want a long engagement, or they're not going to move towards marriage. So if you're looking for that, I need you to understand that this person is not going to, like, you're going to be, you might get a promise ring. You might live together. You might not find, like, because they get a lot of attention. So this is your player. Okay. They may take you off the market, but they may not fully commit. Okay. So they may have a fear of commitment. Now, this person, however, will have your back through the 3 of Cups. This is somebody who is emotionally invested in you, but they're going to be slow to make that final commitment. So if you're looking for that, you need to keep that in mind. Now, they also may be just getting started. Like if I looked at that Knight of Pentacles on a money sense, they have money, but their seeds have not grown yet. So it's like they're invested in something, but maybe like they have a job, but they're not in management, right? They have a decent job, but they need to move up the financial ladder, and that takes time. Or maybe they have some projects they're working on, and it's just taking a little bit of time for it to grow. Now they're eventually going to probably end up as the King of Pentacles. That's the, or even a Queen of Pentacles would be, where they make money enough to take care of other things. This is somebody who definitely has the money to take care of themselves, but maybe not ready to take care of you. Queen of Pentacles energy, or even King of Pentacles energy, are providers or people who can look out for others. This is somebody who they're stable alone. They're stable on their own. They won't need you. But as far as like having enough to take care of family, not yet. But definitely loyal in the sense of having your back. Okay. They are emotionally invested and they want to have your back. They want to attach you, but only because you have money. This is somebody who is wanting to attach, but they want to attach themselves to somebody who is financially successful. So Libra, if you are financially successful, this is your person. What's up, Nolene Joseph, Stephen Morton? Hi, what's up, Juan? So we're talking about Libras there's a Libra out here with 3 different dating options. One is a King of Cups, a sweetheart that's not toxic, that has money. We have a King of Wands, somebody who is very handsome, very good looking, and masculines. Flip it if it's a feminine. If it's a feminine for you, flip it, okay? If you might have 3 different dating options. One is real sweet. She got her life together. You got another one who's super fine. Everybody, she's a head turner. She is a brick house, as they say. She is somebody who is, curves in all the right places. Just letting it all hang out, but not ready to commit. You know what I'm saying? She can take care of herself, but she might not be ready for a family type thing. But looking for somebody who is successful. Now, the player one is looking to attach themselves to someone who is a 9 of Pentacles energy. Okay, they want to be attached in that sense, but they're not ready for that marriage commitment. Okay, so y'all could be together. Y'all might not get married though. Okay, 10 of Cups. This is you, I think, Libra. You're not looking for your happily ever after, because it definitely looks like you got 3 different dating options. You're just trying to see what you like, see what you like out here. I like this. What's up? Talk to me. Nice. You said, I know that for a fact. You single. Okay. Are you trying to be funny? I'm not talking about who I'm dating. I can give, that's nobody's business. What's up, Ariel? Let's talk about the 10 of Cups. Hey, Jeremy. You said, Jeremy, I'm not taking personal questions. Email me at iamthelighttaro@gmail.com. We can set you up for a personal. Let's talk about 10 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. Holy Spirit, clarify the 10 of Cups in reverse for Libra. Libra, Page of Swords in the upright, Knight of Swords is in the upright, and the 6 of Cups in the upright. Okay, one of the things that is definitely, while you may not be ready for a commitment, like that settle down, this is my person that you want to build your ultimate happiness with. Like, you're not looking to build a family. One of the things, though, that is very important to you, that you're definitely putting a spotlight on, you want to move towards somebody that is definitely loyal. With the 6 of Cups, some of y'all may even have one of these options, could be a past person. Whoever you're dating, no, you want the loyalty. You're not ready for full commitment, but they got to be somebody who can, they're loyal. And they got to be by your side for the long run. Somebody who is loving and kind. So like, there's certain qualities. It's looking like this particular Libra is wanting. Kindness and loyalty is definitely one of them. And that's something you're going to move quickly towards. Whoever is loyal and super loving and kind, you're going to move really quick to that person. You're also probably want somebody who is educated, who is intellectual, you know what I'm saying, who always comes up with new ideas of things to talk about, you know what I'm saying. You like to talk, and you want to talk about things that are, they can't just be a dummy. Let's talk about this Knight of Cups. How you doing, B. Edwards? So one of your options is real romantic, a little bit younger, but not as financially established, because they're coming out as a Page of Pentacles. Okay, so let's talk about this Knight of Cups. I don't think the Page of Pentacles, hold on, y'all. Is the Page of Pentacles supposed to be another love option? Is that supposed to be a 4th person? Is the Page of Pentacles supposed to be a 4th option? No. Okay, yeah. So I was right. The Knight of Cups doesn't have any money. Your Knight of Cups is very romantic, but they're not. This is somebody who is much younger than you, but they're not as financially stable as that King of Wands or the King of Cups. And fellas, if it's not a king for you, it's a queen. Okay, so you got 2 options. One who has all their stuff together, real loving, real chill. One that is like visually everything you could want and everything that everybody else wants, but not ready to commit, and definitely looking to attach themselves to somebody who has money. Okay, they will be loyal in the sense of having your back, but they're not going to commit. Then you got this option that is romantic, younger, but not as financially established. Let's talk about this Knight of Cups. Now, they're real sweet, real romantic. You know how you can meet younger people who have never really had love. They romanticize things. So this is your other option. Let's talk about the Knight of Cups. This is kind of piggybacking off of last night's collective. You know what I'm saying? Last night was talking about y'all dating. And look at Libra coming out here already talking about dating options. Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse, Hangman in the upright, Page of Wands upright. Remember how I said they're romantic? but they're not financially stable. So listen, this person is kind of caught up at the moment. You know how like younger people will make mistakes in finances? They make mistakes in a lot of things. So if you're willing to go through that, this is something you're gonna have to tolerate. They get caught up. They don't really get a lot of stuff off the ground because they make young people mistakes. Very sweet though, very sweet. So whoever your third option, Libra, that you could date, they're nice, they're romantic, they're trying to, but they're still trying to figure life out. Now, with the Queen of Wands, you're not as confident about the younger option because they do tend to make young people mistakes. And even like they listen, listen here, this Page of Wands, the stuff that they get off the ground, they talk about a lot of ideas, but they kind of get stuck because the Page of Wands requires actions. So this is somebody who is romantic. They come in, they tell you stuff that they want to do, but they might not have that follow through. You see what I'm saying? Because a Page of Wands can talk about they're very creative, but do you have enough passion and fire energy to get it up off the ground? Sometimes they start, but maybe they don't finish because the hangman is here. So they talk about maybe I want to go back to school, but then they drop out or they miss class, or you know what I'm saying, they start projects but they don't finish. So just know that your King of Cups, your Knight of Cups is romantic but not established. They don't finish everything they start, so you don't have as much confidence in that relationship. Now, they're also, your Knight of Cups is a Page of Pentacles. They don't have a lot of money. Remember I just said they make young people mistakes. They don't have a lot. So you will be paying for most of the dates. If this is you dating this person, whether you're feminine or a masculine, let's talk about the Page of Pentacles. Do y'all mind double tapping the screen and getting the likes up? Y'all won this bonus. I cannot believe y'all are not double tapping the screen and getting the likes up. Come on, Libra. What's wrong with y'all? Let's talk about the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So let's talk about why this person doesn't have as much money. Page of Pentacles in the upright. What's going on with this Knight of Cups? Clarify the page. Thank you. What you got for the Page of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles is being clarified by the Queen of Swords in the upright, Hierophant in the upright, Seven of Wands. This person, okay. Remember how I said that Knight of Cups is very romantic? So this is somebody who, they don't finish what they start. They do tend to make young people mistakes. But see, being that they're so romantic, they probably live like that fairy tale. You see what I'm saying? No, I have not. This is a bonus. I haven't started next week's rollout for, I'm starting tomorrow. We're going to go through all 13 zodiac signs, the 12 traditional and yeah, I know the 13th zodiac. I'm doing that. Ophiuchus. I will also be doing that. Okay. But I'm starting it tomorrow. Today is my bonuses in the collective readings. Okay. So let's talk about this Knight of Cups. Remember I said they start stuff, they don't finish. They're also in the Page of Pentacles. They don't have a lot of money. They need help. They're just like, they may, listen, a Page of Pentacles be somebody in college. This is somebody who, they ain't got nothing. They don't have a house. They're not established in any kind of way. Whatever little money they do have, they could be in school, don't have to be, but they don't have anything. So remember I said you would have to take care of things. Now, with the Queen of Swords, you're thinking about all of this. You're weighing all three of these options out, even this Knight of Cups. So this is you in this energy. You're using your intuition and you're going to be very assertive and sound in what you're choosing. Now, the thing though is you're not ready to get married. This is the Hierophant. This Knight of Cups, they're romanticizing marriage. That makes you feel defeated because I think this is a Libra who's not ready to get married. And your younger person, because they don't have anything and you have it, Libra, they're going to be really trying to push marriage with the Hierophant here. But with the Seven of Wands, you're not trying to be locked down. You see what I'm saying? And so it's like, while this is a defensive card, I think it makes you feel defeated that this is what, like, they're going to be pushing so heavy for this, but you're feeling like they're only pushing it because they don't have as much as you do, right? How you doing, Maria Castillo, Patricia Witherspoons, Mercedes Benz? How y'all doing, sweethearts? Thank you, Libras, for those of y'all who have double tapped the screen. Let's see. So we got 3 different love options. One is romantic that wants marriage. Thank you, Spirit. Did you see that light come past me? One that wants marriage. One that gets a lot of attention, the player, but wants to attach to somebody definitely with a bag. And then we have one who is really, I'm going to be honest, the one you probably should pick to me is the King of Cups, because they're not about the games. This is somebody who is not toxic, somebody who is not manipulative, and they are very financially sound. So they're emotionally, they're right where they need to be, and financially they're where they need to be. So out of the 3, the King of Cups is the best option, but you definitely have one that is visually everything you like. The another person who is younger, they're cute, but they're kind of, they ain't got nothing. So you would have to level this person up. They don't have anything at all. They might still be even in college. Like, this person don't have nothing, and they don't finish what they start. But that's one who is romanticizing love. You're not romanticizing love. You just want somebody who is loving, kind, and loyal. That's really what it's looking like you're looking for. You're not ready to get married tomorrow, whereas that Knight of Cups is. Okay? So far, this is nice. I like this. So far, so good. And even if that person's not as young as a college student type young, they're young enough to where they're not established. Okay. So sometimes people could be in their early 30s and still not established. You know, sometimes some people are late bloomers. So just know because I see your comment area, you know, whoever it is, they're not established though. They don't have anything to bring to the table. So you got 3 different love options. So Libra, we're piggybacking off of last night's collective for y'all. We got the reverse of the Tower. Sun in the upright. Ooh, that shot out. Can't take it. It was a lot of cards. Holy Spirit, what you got? Star in the upright. Three of Pentacles is in the upright. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, so this is what I see, Libra. Libra, it looks like with the Tower in reverse, you're looking to go back to a time when you're happy. That's what you want. This is what you're saying. I want to be happy. And with the Star, I want a relationship that's full of hope, that has the potential. You want a romance and happiness. You want potential. You don't want to be stressed out. Okay? One where you could be like, you're going to hold on to the relationship that makes you happy. Okay? That's what you want to go back to. So like, I don't know if you had some hard dating, Libra, but you're definitely looking for romance. You want something joyful. You don't want to be giving your money away. You're not looking for people who are looking for a handout. So looks like the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands might knock themselves out of this one. Okay? Because see, they're trying to attach to money, but you're not trying to give somebody a come up. And this is actually landed on that Knight of Cups. You're not trying to give somebody their fresh new beginning financially. So that's in reverse. Now, you feel like you have a lot of fun and happiness with this King of Wands. Now, some of y'all might know this King of Cups. It could be somebody you used to date in your past, because the Tower in reverse is on the King of Cups pile. So maybe some of y'all are going to go back to a person that you dated a while ago. I don't know. You know this person. You may know this person. Now, at the end of the day, you're looking for a relationship that you can build. Okay? Maybe you're not just looking for a romance, but maybe a relationship where if y'all come together, y'all can build a strong financial foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be the one who's bringing all the money to the table. You're not trying to do that. But you do want to be with somebody who y'all can come together and build something. Now, if it leads to marriage, that's one thing. But starting off, you're very particular. I'm talking to a very specific Libra who wants to, like, it's like, you know what you want. You want somebody who can build with you, not fully dependent on you. Okay. You don't want to, I don't think you want to be with somebody who just wants to be with you like you're their hope. Libra's my financial hope, and that's all I got. How you doing, Austin? What's up, Hope? Ah, Patricia, this is how you feel. You got 3 love options. Ace of Wands is in reverse. Judgment is in the upright. Okay. High Priestess. I don't know if I should take that one. Spirit, I'm going to put that one back because of the way that they all fell. Let's get 3 more, please, Holy Spirit. Okay. So with the Ace of Wands here, you listen, when you reverse your Tower, you're trying to do things differently. So it's like you're going to move in a different way than you normally date. Like, I don't know how you used to date, Libra, but you're moving differently. We can clarify this Ace of Wands. You're just moving different. You're not birthing stuff the way you used to do. So let's talk about why. What is this Ace of Wands in reverse? What is the Ace of Wands in reverse? Oh, Knight of Wands just popped out in reverse. Page of Cups is in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. 2 of Wands is in, Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. 2 of Wands. Okay, so what you're definitely doing differently, you're not going for the player. Somebody who is out here sexually impulsive and puts you on one-sided connections where you got to take care of them, you're not looking for the player. You're not trying to be somebody's mama or daddy and be their financial step up. That's what you're not doing. See, with the Ace of Wands. So if you used to tend to meet the players who are sexually impulsive, who put you in one-sided situations, who weren't established, people who didn't have anything and wanted you to always like, Libra, you gonna pay for this? Libra, can you buy me that? You're not doing that. So you're moving completely different with how you're dating. So relationships, you want a relationship where you're going to resurrect something different. What you're doing differently is you're moving slow. So we got a Libra who's going to take their time in dating. Like, it's like, what's the rush, baby? So it's like you're going to be slow about growing the relationship, and that takes time. So if they're not ready to take their time, then it looks like they're going to be ass out when it comes to you. How you doing? 2 fly for you and Willie Jenkins. So it sounds like this with the 6 of Wands in reverse. You don't want to be with somebody who needs a lot of attention either. Your King of Wands gets a lot of attention. They fine. They got the body of a goddess or a god. Somebody is out here pow, pow, pow. And everybody likes it. You see it too. But this person gets a lot of attention. And so it's like with the 7 of Pentacles, you are not trying to give anybody a whole, where you got to put this person up on a pedestal all the time. And it's like all that, you can have whatever you like. Stacks on me. Drone on nice. You can have whatever you like. Ooh, my ear is ringing real loud. You're not trying to do that. You're not trying to do it. 6 of Wands in reverse. So you're not trying to put nobody up on a pedestal. So that person who is that little Knight of Cups person, the younger person that's interested in you but don't have anything, you're looking like, baby, I can't. Because see, you're looking for somebody that's this is somebody who's romanticizing love. So they're wanting somebody to come in and be like, yeah, take me out on a date. Yeah, you're like, You're trying to relieve burdens. That's what you're trying to do. I need to be with somebody who's already like they're not creating weight for me, problems for me. That's somebody who's a vagabond going from house to house. Your Knight of Cups, they don't have anything. This is somebody who might crash on their friend's couch one week and then another week go crash with somebody else because they don't have anything. They're not established. Now, you're not trying to have burdens. You're looking for somebody who I'm guessing is your match that you could build wealth with, but you're not trying to rush the relationship because maybe in the past you used to end up rushing relationships and then you end up in one-sided connections with players, and you're definitely not trying to do that. I see you, Willie Jenkins. I see you. You talking about you going back to your ex-wife. I see you. What's up, Rose? Thank you for the compliment. Hey, Christine, City TT, and MD Ashkik Karan. Oh, thank you, baby. Hey, Clarity. Good morning on your way to church. Thank you for prayers. I appreciate you. Okay, so we got 3 love options. You're dating. You know what you don't want very, very, very clearly. How you doing? Ooh, Alukwa Kimmy. Kimmy? Can I just call you Kimmy? I can't pronounce it all the bit. I know you're from Africa, but I cannot pronounce your name, baby. Oluwa Kimmy. Is that how you say it, baby? I tried to break it down. I might be all the way off. Welcome. You say, how old am I? Why? Why are you asking me how old I am? Old enough. Oh, God bless you too, Clarity. Old enough. I'm in my mid-40s. Is that enough for you? That's how old I am. I'm in my mid-40s. And I'm enjoying it. Okay. Hermit is in reverse. 3 of Wands is in reverse. 9 of Swords is in the upright. Yeah. You definitely move away from manipulation. You cannot be with nobody who's manipulative. You do not want this. This is what you are moving away from. Anybody who's about these games, not doing it. If you dated somebody in the past too that got down with magic, you might be avoiding people who bippity boppity boo. Maybe you dated a witch or a warlock at some point in time. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever come across, my people who get down with the get down. That can be hard, especially if you dating them and they're manipulative. That can be very hard. So maybe you're avoiding people who are manipulative or people who get down with the magic and they're on the left side of things. Left means left hand work. They do a lot of negative work. Hoodoo, voodoo. They might be a Wiccan, but they get down with the dark arts. Not nothing beneficial. You're definitely leaving that behind. Anybody manipulative that doesn't meet their goals, people who might get down with magic, you're definitely not trying to do that. So we're going to go there. Now, so you're going to leave that behind. You don't want to be by yourself with a Hermit in reverse. So somebody is ready to come out of Hermit mode. This is a Libra ready to come out of Hermit mode, but you're going to move slow. You're not trying to jump into a full-blown commitment just because you don't want to be by yourself. You're willing to take your time with this here. So this is letting me know you have a lot of hope for a new relationship, but you're not trying to just, I'm in a commitment today. No, we're not doing that. You're taking your time. You do not want to put anybody up on a pedestal because the last time you put somebody up on a pedestal, it looks like they self-sabotage. So like when you give people a lot of attention, they run with it. Maybe that's how you ended up with players. Maybe you feel like people you overgave at some point, Libra, because it said you are leaving that Queen of Pentacles energy where you look out for people. You leaving that behind. So like maybe in the past you used to really cater to the ones you loved. But it ended up coming back to bite you in the ass with the 3 of Wands. People self-sabotage. They cheated or they just made you feel like they used you for money, which ended up stressing you out in the end. So it's like you're trying not to have no more dark nights of the souls, no more crying over your stability. Because notice how her red dress is. Red representing the root chakra, which has to do with your stability. You ain't trying to be crying over your finances. You're not trying to be crying over a person who's stressing you out because they're self-sabotaging the relationship. You're not even trying to be in something where everybody, what's going on with your stuff is the talk of the town. You're not trying to do any of that. Stresses, no. We're moving in a whole nother direction. See, you're trying to release all stress. I want a stress-free relationship. So I got a Libra who looks like they are healed. And I'm really proud of you, Libra. You've healed. It is looking like you're making better dating choices. You definitely moving different. Congratulations. Oh, this is so nice. I don't really normally get the ones who... But this is, I'm like, we high vibe over here. So look at my leaves. Somebody did the work. God bless you, baby, because you did the work. You did the damn work. Y'all, double tap your screen for me. Let's get these lights up, please, and thank you, Libra. Strength is in reverse. Yeah, anybody who leaves you where it's like you're weak, you can't meet your goals because they're manipulative. Yeah, weakness. If they leave you out of balance and make you feel like all your strength is gone, no. You're coming out of that with the 10 of Swords in reverse. So anything where people like stress you or try to stab you in the back, you leaving all that behind. You're actually in a good place with the Page of Cups. You fantasize about love, but not in the sense of like, not like your king, that Knight of Cups you're dating. You're not looking at love like a rom-com or a Disney movie. It's not that. You fantasize about love, but more so of the things that you're not trying to do. Like, I'm not trying to be taking care of somebody. I'm not trying to, like, you have hopes for love, but not like, oh, I'm getting married tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I like where your head is at, because it's like you're being realistic. You still daydream about, good love. Now, some people would say a Page of Cups, like you think about romance, but I'm more on the innocent side of things. And this is y'all season. Empress is in reverse. What's up, Queen Demore? It's Libra season. Happy birthday, Libs. It is, y'all. Y'all won the bonus right in y'all season. Isn't that something? You are, okay. This is what I'm seeing here. You're trying to leave behind people who fantasize about being taken care of. One of the things I have noticed about y'all Libras, if you're high vibing Libras, y'all don't need nobody to balance some scales. Y'all balance yourself out. Y'all tend to be very financially well off because you know how to stay balanced. You're very logical. You are an air sign. So like when I think about people who are air signs, like y'all know Judge Judy, she was married to a judge too. I forget his name. Was it Scheifner? Judge Scheifner. So Judge Judy and her husband are both judges. They were both judges in real life and both had TV shows, right? But they're very analytical. They can be together but not in a romantic sense of having to be up under each other all the time. Judge Wapner. Thank you, Sexy Chocolate. I knew she was married to somebody. So it's like, when I think about a Libra, you need a relationship more like Judge Judy and Judge Wapner, who married her counterpart. It's like you want something where it's intellectually there, but somebody does not need you all the time to put them up on a pedestal. So you're used to people who needed you to take care of them. An Empress in reverse is somebody who wants to be pampered. This is somebody who don't want to work. And you're looking like, no, I need to be with somebody who is like me. They want to have money, but we're both coming to the table bringing something. 10 of Pentacles, you want legacy wealth, and you want somebody who is not going to put all the burdens on you, somebody you could really build with. So I'm going to be honest with you. Some of y'all might need to date another high vibing damn Libras. Y'all definitely need to date somebody who is more your match. Intellectually, they can be loving and kind, but you're not looking to go for the person, like maybe in the past you used to go with the person who looked really, really good, right? Amazon, baby. You can get cards off of Amazon, Etsy. Sometimes you can go to bookstores and get your cards. You can get them from anywhere. Blonde Sonic. What's up, Chris? You said, what? Baby, maybe Christopher of the Fleming family. I don't know what you reading, honey. I don't know if you're trying to read my cards or yours, but if you want to read, baby, start your own channel, but don't tell me how to read these cards. I have to read by my spirit team. I read by Holy Spirit. So I don't know what you're talking about, but do that on your own channel. Okay. Thank you. I can't do confusion. Confusion breeds chaos. So I have to let you go, baby. I don't do no type of confusion. Confusion is chaos, and I try to avoid chaos at all costs. Been there, done that. Don't want to do it again. Okay. No, baby. That is not true, Blonde Sonic. You can do what, listen. Somebody once told me that you can't have a tarot deck unless somebody gifts it to you. If that was the case, there would not be a single reader on YouTube. If we had to wait on somebody to give us cards. Now, if you want to follow that, you do that. But I didn't know any other readers. Nobody was buying me cards. So guess who had to buy their cards? My spirit team told me to buy my own dang on deck. My spirit team also tells me what decks to use. I don't pick the decks. Every time I do a reading, Holy Spirit tells me what deck to pull, which cards to use. Now, if you want to follow some sort of tradition that was told to you that you have to be gifted a card, then you do that. But if you do that, you might be waiting all day. So what I would suggest you do is pray, ask your spiritual team to lead you to the decks that are right for you, and go buy you some cards, because otherwise you will be waiting all damn day on somebody to gift you something that you might need to use today. Now that's how I do it. You do what you want though. You do what you want. I get my, Wes, it's some people who believe that cards have to be gifted, but that's somebody who's following a tradition, which some traditions need to be deadened. Because, and not everybody takes reading serious, and not everybody knows what's right for you. Sometimes spirit will lead you to a deck of cards. So I'm more with them. You choosing them yourself with spirit's assistance. Like I don't wait on nobody to give me nothing. I'm too independent for that. Because if that was the case, I would still be waiting. I wouldn't even have my first deck had I not just. But I had pulled cards with oracles, and with an oracle card, my team told me go get a deck. Because I had a spiritual teacher who was always holding me back. You see what I'm saying? Thank you. Always trying to hold me back. No, you can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. But wasn't steady helping me do nothing. I had to just work. Everything you need is already in you. I told y'all that. I don't know if you see my short on that. I did a short on that the other day. There's a solution to every problem. God has it already inputted in you to do well. All you have to do is tap into that. God can teach you anything you need to know. Okay? You don't have to wait on nobody. You ain't got to wait on nobody. I would suggest you not. Pray and get what you need, because God can provide. God will answer. Thank you, baby. That's exactly what I'm saying. Ariel got it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's move on. So High Priestess is out here in the upright. 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. 3 of Swords is in reverse. Oh yeah, I'm talking to a healed Libra, honey. Somebody did the work. And now that you done did the work, you don't want no type of chaos or conflict at all. Oh yeah. That juggling stuff, you're not doing that. This is a Libra who is very your intuition work, honey. You are very much, you don't say a lot. You're very observant. You're in that Queen of Swords energy. That's Libra energy in itself, right? So whoever you are, how you doing, Monica? So whoever this is, you're like, I'm gonna say you're wise. Your intuition works. You're deep in your intuition. You don't tell everybody every thought that you have. You keep it to yourself. One of the things that you think about, Libra, is how you came out the cold. Maybe you went through something, Libra, at some point in time, but financially you've come out the cold. You've healed a lot. You've healed from third-party situations. You've healed from people putting you on one-sided situations. You've done the healing work. You're not the same. It's like you learn from your past mistakes, your past dating history. And one of the things that you realize more than anything is that you don't do chaos, you don't do conflict, and you're not going to be fighting over nobody. That's one of the things you're not going to do. And as far as like taking care of other people, financially, people who want to be put up on a pedestal, Libra is not doing that. And it's like what you're doing is you want to take a bold leap of faith, but only with somebody who is going to come to the table to match you. You want 10 Pentacles. You want to be with somebody who wants 10 Pentacles too. Somebody who's going to build 10 Pentacles with you. If they're not doing that, it's looking like you're not wanting it. See, your intuition is saying to avoid people who are juggling. So I like this reading, Libra. So it's looking like we're talking about y'all picking healthy dating options. Some of y'all are right now actively dating. I see y'all's comments. Some of y'all are saying this is resonating. Somebody has at least 3 options. One is established, got their money, got their life together. They're not toxic at all. Headache free. You got one though who is very visually, oh my God. You know how people are like, oh, damn, they're so fine. You got somebody who's really, really fine, but everybody likes them. But this person, they will have your back, but they will never fully commit. But they also want to attach to somebody who has money. You look like you have money, Libra. So they're wanting to be with someone who has money, but they're not ready to commit. They just want to be pampered. But that looks like the one thing you're trying to avoid is being in third parties and being with somebody who is looking at you as their come up. You're not trying to do that. Your third option is somebody who is could be younger than you. I'm going to say 5 to 10 years younger. Some of y'all more than that. But they don't have anything. This is somebody who is just getting started in life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they haven't bought their first car yet. Maybe they haven't had their first apartment yet. Or maybe they have, but it's like they're in a studio or something. This is somebody who ain't got it. And this is somebody who is very romantic, who thinks like love is like a rom-com or like it's supposed to be like the Disney movie. And you're like, I don't have time for that either. Because you're going to be wanting me to take care of everything. And life is not, it's not a fairy tale, baby. Life is life. And so I need somebody who's going to match me intellectually. You want to have somebody who talks to you with good sense. This like juggling is not something you're trying to do. Feeling out of balance is something you're not trying to do. Excuse me, y'all. Spirit is tickling my nose. I felt that sneeze coming. I apologize. Yeah, so you're looking for a fair, balanced, truthful relationship with justice in the upright. You're not trying to juggle. You're not like, you feel like Libra at this point in the game, you should not be juggling financially or emotionally. You should not even be juggling in a relationship. Now, you're actively dating. This is not a Libra playing with somebody. You're not in a commitment. You're dating. You're just getting your feet wet and you're just seeing what's out here. So this is not, I'm not considering you a player. You're just looking at what's out here and just kind of getting a feel for different people. But you're wanting a fair relationship where it's balanced. Four of Swords here. Maybe you're wanting, listen, Four of Swords is one, listen, to me, Four of Swords in the upright does not always have to mean that you're putting something to an end. But I think what you're wanting here is you want peace, baby. You want your sleep to be peaceful. So it's like while you are alone in your dating, but you still got to protect yourself. So you got to protect, because you know you can't be no fool. You can't be all the way out here and just thinking, oh, love is love and I'm going to fight. Like, you can't be like that. You got to move with a little bit more intellect than that when dating. So it's like you're trying to be real about dating, but you don't want to be alone. You want to have peaceful rest. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be out here having to mend your heart all the time. So it's like you're just trying to date wisely, which can't nobody knock you for that. See, this is what you're trying to avoid. The Five of Swords. You don't want to be gossiped about. You're not trying to be bullied in a relationship. You don't try to be with somebody who's trying to win at all costs. I'm trying to use you and use this one and date this one and date that one. Like, no, we're not doing that. You don't want to be the talk of the town. You just want to be, you're nice, Libra. If you are in the Queen of Cups energy, you're a nice Libra who is very kind and caring, but definitely much, much wiser. But I've noticed some Libra, I told y'all, when y'all by yourselves, y'all keep y'all scales balanced, especially when you're high vibrational Libras. High vibrational Libras know how to fulfill themselves. So it's like you want a partner, you don't need a partner. So it's like you're really going for what you want. What I want is somebody who can match me. Not somebody who needs me. Not somebody who needs me to put them up on a pedestal. They need constant attention, constant affection. Because I got my own projects and things I'm working on. I need to be with somebody who can match me. You're goal oriented. We can spend time together. But you don't need that constant validation of, oh, Libra, Libra, Libra. Pay me attention, Libra. Like, you don't need that. Like, baby, can you breathe? I don't want to take care of everything. But you want to be wine and dine too. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just approaching the whole dating game completely different. I'm really proud of y'all. Y'all have come Libra, can I just say, y'all have come a long way in the last year and a half. Because there was many a reading that I have done for y'all in the past that y'all broke me down to tears. Y'all was being played, some of y'all. Y'all had some people trying to make babies with y'all. You know what I'm saying? To establish to your money. But I'm talking to a group of Libras who must have heeded the advice the spirit was giving, and you completely changed your life. So let me give you your flowers where flowers are due. Because y'all, not every Libra was able to do that. Like, you balanced your scales. You looked at what was wrong. You did the self-healing work. You're ready to date. And now, even the way that you're approaching these options on the table, like, you deserve your flowers, man. You learned it. Like, you're reading the red flags. You're looking at people with a fine-tooth comb. You're not rushing the relationship. You really do. You really went through a death and rebirth. You went through a full transformation, baby. You move different. You hold your money. You're not so quick to give your money out just because you fell in love. I'm proud of you. I'm getting a cold chill. Spirit is so proud of you. Congratulations. See, you don't rush love. You're not trying to rush into the days of rushing into love is over. It's like rushing to be committed just so we can say we together. We ain't gotta rush this thing. We can slow walk it. I'm okay. I'm fully okay because your scales are balanced by yourself. So you're not depending on somebody for love and validation. Like you're okay with sleeping by yourself sometimes. I'm okay. I'm doing just fine. My scales are balanced. I don't need you to pour into my cup. Libra's cup is full. Libra's cup is full. So here it is. It's like, yeah, somebody said slow walking. Go, yeah, spirit even came out. That light came out when you say that slow walking relationship. You're walking away from rushing romance. You're still very loving and kind. But you want a relationship that, like I said, expands your mind. You're not looking to have all the options. You're just looking for your one. And you're ready to build with that one who can build with you like that. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. See, your days of being in regret or feeling like you got to be mourning. You're not trying to do that. There you are showing up in the reading again with the King of Swords. You're looking at love differently. You're not trying to get caught up in the Eight of Swords. See, you're looking at stuff differently. People who overindulge and all of that, that's not what you're on. You're looking for somebody who can communicate and be in alignment with you. Can you communicate? Can you align to what I'm on? If they're not, you're not. See, you're so wise. You're avoiding all of this. You're avoiding all of that. Let's see what's at the top of the deck. See, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Libra, you're not taking care of anybody. Eight of Pentacles, you're not going to work with anybody or look out for anybody. That's what's going to be seen. If I got to give it to you, you're not my person. Libra, you're telling somebody out the gate, this is not that. This is a relationship with equal reciprocity. If there is no equal reciprocity, I'm not giving. So if they're not giving you, this is what they're going to see. Libra is not giving out money. This is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not working with anybody where I got to give all the money. If I got to be taken care of every day and it's all on me, I'm not doing that. You're not doing that. And as far as even going back to the past relationships or partnerships that left you feeling out of balance with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, and the World in reverse, you're not trying to do that either. You're not trying to have partnerships where it's like they're not going anywhere. You're not going back to any past relationships that are not. So if it's some of y'all, I did say some of y'all are trying to reverse the tide. Some of you might be going back. But do you know when I say go back, have y'all ever dated somebody who was really, really good for you, but they got away? So that's the type of relationship. Now, ones where you being used and it's like somebody wants to come back to you because they want you to be financially caught up, or like it's all about sex or romance here. See how they're all in each other's essence? You're not trying to do that either. So sometimes God will, the one that got away, you weren't ready for. Now, a few of y'all might be meeting a past person that got away, but you weren't ready back then. But now you are. So God might bring a very kind-hearted person who you're now ready to meet again back. Not the past person, not your most recent person who broke your heart. No. I'm talking about somebody who you used to date way back when. Some of y'all might get a come back around. And like, because you're ready now. You're ready for that person. You're not looking for anybody to fill your cup with the Ace of Cups here in reverse. But you're not looking for anybody to fill your cup. You fill your own cup. You have a lot of creative ideas. You're all about dating. See, Four of Cups is about not really sitting to yourself. You're somebody who's ready to get out here and date. You know how to have proper boundaries with the Nine of Wands and the upright. So you're very you got proper boundaries. You're goal oriented. You know what you bring to the table. You did the healing work. Look at you, Ace of Swords, baby. You have victory and success over all your trials, over all your tribulations. You're mentally strong. You have a great relationship with spirit. Your third eye works. You have proper boundaries. It's like you're really ready to date and test. Like you did all the work. And I'm really, really proud of y'all because this is like a Libra who I see the red flag here. It's like you see the red flags. So you know when to stop. You know when to go. You know when to back up. You know when to have proper, like you're ready. Like if there was ever a chance to where you have to test to see if what you learned, you're really at the right spot. Four of Wands is in reverse, Emperor in reverse, Temperance is right. What somebody cannot see is that your days of being in relationships that are out of balance, that leave you financially unstable, that's over. You're also done with anybody that's an Emperor in reverse. People who want you to provide, but they're quick to drop their position. Like I said, those one-sided relationships, that's going. Emperor in reverse is also people who leave your life in chaos. See, you already said with that Five of Wands in reverse, chaos and conflict, drama, that's got to go. Somebody who cannot hold the line and hold their position, you got to go. If you're looking for me to put you up on a pedestal and take care of everything, I'm not doing it. So drama, chaos, and conflict, you're leaving that behind. You have truly, what people may not see on the outside, Libra, this is a Libra who is balanced their scales. You are definitely in temperance energy. You've learned how to alchemize. You alchemized yourself from the inside out, and now you're ready to date. So congratulations, Libra. You did that. So that's it. That's all I have for you, Libra, on your bonus. If y'all, 30 of y'all will please double tap the screen and get the lights up for Libra's bonus. I want to thank you. If you happen to have a Leo placement, or your person does, Leo also won the bonus because they hit the like button. How you doing, Loyalty in Kenya? And then Patricia, I see everybody. Welcome to the channel. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. We also have a collective reading coming up around 3:30ish. Okay. So I'm getting ready to take a small break. And then I'm going to jump back on and do Leo's bonus. And then we're going to have an afternoon collective read as well as the night reading. So I will still be here tonight at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. But at around 3:30 Eastern time, I will be going and doing the collective for everybody. So y'all can join me for that. And then starting tomorrow, we're going to start back all 12 zodiac signs as well as the 13th sign, Ophiuchus. So if you need a personal, I'm the Light Tarot at gmail.com. Thank you all for joining me for this read. It has definitely been a pleasure. I'm proud of this Libra group. Because I ain't lying. Out of all the signs, I cried more with Libra than any other sign. Y'all did that. Y'all balanced y'all scales. Y'all are much wiser. And I could just, if I could be like this, man, y'all got me tearing up. Like, look at my babies out here. Y'all did that. I'm so proud. Thank you, Social Shy Love, for the $5 super chat. May God bless you tenfold. May God bless all of you all. And I'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye, baby. Congratulations, Libra. You did the hard work, baby. Pat yourself on the back.